I graduated in summer 2005, and I was kind of working on a couple of other projects that ended up sort of merging and becoming Life Just Is. And so the idea kind of came together sort of September, October 2005, so 5 years since the kind of script started being written. I think I finished the first draft in summer 2006. Obviously I haven't been working on it all that time. I kind of, I knew 2005, 2006, I knew that I wasn't ready to make a feature, set up a small production company to make some shorts, and went off and kind of did all of that stuff. Didn't touch this film for, a whole year, would go by sometimes without me even thinking about it or looking at it. And so it's kind of been exciting to take a year off from it and then come back and realise that I still felt passionately about the project. With Tom, my producer, we started working on it sort of in October, November last year, so it's been pretty full on for the last year, and kind of on and off since 2005. A lot of it comes from kind of life in some ways, and like people I know, stuff that's happened to me, friends, all that kind of stuff. But I read quite a lot. A lot of it comes from people like Douglas Coupland, Nikos Antotzakis, Albert Camus. From a filmic point of view, someone like Richard Linklater is really been a big influence. But I'm also really into kind of existentialist cinema of the 50s, people like Ingmar Bergman. And so there's a lot of kind of classical art house cinema references, people like Bergman, Dreyer, Antonioni, and kind of mixed with people like Linklater and some of the the new independent filmmakers, the so-called mumblecore guys, people like Joe Swanberg, Andrew Bujalski, Aaron Katz, Barry Jenkins. I think all of those guys have really proved that you can make great cinema on like a really low budget. And I think that in terms of kind of the situations that we have and the characters that we have, we kind of in some ways fit that trend, but we're a little bit different because we are very kind of hopefully polished stylistically, and we're drawing all these influences from the old art house cinema. I guess a film like Duck Season, Mexican film that came out a few years ago, that was a really big influence in terms of the visuals and stylistics that we're going for. I guess I don't feel like I am experienced or knowledgeable enough to really give other people advice. But I guess, like find good people to work with is essential. Other people that can support what you're trying to do, support your vision, but aren't afraid to give you their ideas. I always say to people that, I have a lot of ideas, some of them are good, some of them are bad, and to recognise that other people have ideas that are better than you, I think is really important. Obviously you have to filter everything and shouldn't just take ideas without considering them or fighting or whatever, but I think, find good people and listen to what they have to say. Get a good cast on board if you can. It's just amazing what some of the actors are doing